Trash. What's happening, Goyfs? Sammy the Bull here again with you on a special hanging out kind of episode. I've been stacking up some secret layers, and I've been dying to open them up. They're sitting over here staring at me, but I wanted to open them up with you, just in case there was anybody that didn't get a chance to experience the feeling of opening up these secret layers. Like, I know a lot of people got kind of screwed on the secret layers, and then they got the order thing, and then somebody was able to get in before they were, and then open those secret layers up, and get them ordered before anybody else could get them ordered. I don't even know what the story was really, but it was a lot of nonsense and a lot of BS. I was just lucky enough to get the foil bundle, and that was all I could get. Like, I thought I could go in there and manipulate my cart and stuff after I got in, but that wasn't the case either. It was kind of crazy, and it still took like 3 hours just to get the foil bundle that I did get, luckily. So I'm gonna take the time here with you. I know that it's kind of like you don't get to open these yourself, and I kind of wish everybody would be able to get these secret layers and stuff like that. But at least I'm going to open them up with you and maybe give you that experience, hopefully. Because I wanted everybody to be able to experience magic the way I do, right? I know that's not always possible, but hey, we can try. And that's what the power of YouTube is trying to give you an experience that maybe you didn't have yourself, right? And remember, right, no matter what happened, let's say you did or did not get those secret layers, hey, you know what? That was a bad experience. Don't let that whole experience ruin your whole entire life. It is what it is. Somewhere down the line, something great's going to happen to you. I just know it is, because that thing didn't get to happen to you, right? You didn't get to buy that secret lair or whatever it is, but there will be something in the future that will come that is good for you, right? Yeah. Anyway, let's stick in there, and something great is always to come down the line. So hopefully I said that enough to the point where you understand that trash happens. We get over it. We become better for it. We keep moving, and we become the bad Goyfs that we're supposed to be, right? So Goyfs, I'm here with you today. We're gonna open up some cool secret layers that we've been saving up, and do the thing, right? Also, kind of want to do a shout out. You'll see here in a minute. Shout out to Inked Gaming. Not a sponsor of the show or anything, but Inked Gaming did some cool stuff for me. They got me some Bad Goyfs playmats made. They look amazing. The way they came out and everything. Now, I will say, Inked Gaming, you need to get the stitched edging. That needs to be like a constant. You need to never run out of that. I know for like a few days there, if you went on to Ink Gaming over the last month or so, there was points where you're like, can't get Stitch Gaming or Stitch Inking. Can't get the edged stitching because they were out of it, right? Like, how are you out of a thread that gets sewn onto the edge of a playmat? I don't understand it. Anyway, there's plenty of thread out there, folks. Let me tell you, there's plenty of yarn shops that you can go to that are right next to an antique shop. They have thread. There's walls of it. Walls. I don't know where you get your thread from. I don't know why it's out all of a sudden. I don't know who's in charge of ordering over at Inked Gaming. But if you need help with that, let me know. There's plenty of yarn shops out here that somebody's grandmother works at, and they can get you plenty of freaking edge stitching for you to put on the playmats, okay? Make sure that stays a thing. Anyway, still awesome products, awesome placing of the picture that you put in for your own custom playmats and stuff. Great place to go to get awesome playmats. We're going to get it right into it. As soon as we get this camera turned around and looking cool, it's happening. Alrighty, Goyfs. Take a look now. Take all that glory in, Goyfs. Take a look at it. Bad Goyfs, born of trash, right? And this right here is our QR code. If you click on that QR code, you'll get right back to the same YouTube channel that you're currently on. Good stuff. I put the QR code there as kind of like a promotional thing for us. We're new. We're out here. We're doing the thing, kicking it off on the old YouTube. But we need all the help we can get. So there it is, the Bad Goyfs playmat. We're doing the thing, y'all. This is going to be a thing. It's going to be available. And at some point, we will have something called a Patreon, and you will be able to get this here playmat with stitched edging, by the way, okay? This will have stitched edging. Do not worry about this non-stitched edging, because that's what we want you to have, because that's the better way to go. Here we go. Let's get into these secret layers. And there's the first one, Goyfs. Yep, you can definitely see that this is a secret layer in a box. Ta-da! Wait. Ta-da! There it is. That's right, folks. Hatsune Miku, the Electric Entourage Secret Layer Rainbow Foil Edition. My suggestion to anybody investing in secret layers or buying secret layers, get the Rainbow Foil Edition. There's just no other reason to get anything else. Let's open this up. What do we got in here? Oh my gosh, it's a secret layer. Let's see what we got here. This is pretty cool. Try to keep this on camera here. Kind of nice. Very nice. Sweet. Secret layer. Ooh, the Divine Diva. What is that card? Oh, sweet. Wow. Miku Explosive Entertainer, which is basically Chandra, Flame Caller. It's hard to read sometimes. Nice. Cool little extra card there that you get with that series. Open this up real quick and check these out. In case anybody didn't get their Miku fix, I'm here for you. Bad Goyfs is here to show you up close and personal what these cards look like. Let's see. Ooh, cool. Miku, Divine Diva. Nice. Ooh, nice little Kaito. How far over can we get? There we go. Cool. Kaito, Mysterious. Maestro. Jace, Unraveler of Secrets. Sweet. Nice Liliana. Very cool. Actually, Luca, the Traveling Sound. The Traveling. That's what I am. I went to karaoke the other day at a cool place called Vogue Tavern down in Chula Vista area, in downtown Chula Vista. Freaking amazing. If you ever get a chance to, and you're in the San Diego area, go down to Chula Vista, go to Vogue Tavern, do their karaoke nights. There is a Instagram karaoke DJ that works there that goes by on Instagram goes by the name of That One Bitch. Excuse the French, but still, she's amazing. She does awesome cosplay as well. So go check her out. That One Bitch over at the Vogue Tavern. Oh, look at that. The voice of power. I am Miku, voice of power. What if she said it that way? You would be suspicious, right? But that's Freyalise. This is actually a good card right here. Freyalise is freaking awesome. Amazing. Cool. And it looks like we're going to have like room on the camera for all of these. And what do we got here? We got Lin and Rin, Harmony Incarnate. Harmony Incarnate! Was that good? I don't know if it was. Let me know in the comments down below if that was good or not. The Royal Scions. There you go. Ren and Stimpy. I don't know if anybody remembers that cartoon, but Pinky and the Brain? Is that a better one? I'm thinking of like comedy duos here. So there you go. Will and Rowan, Planeswalker, but Lin and Rin, Harmony Incarnate. Amazing. So cool. There you go, folks. And it focuses. How about that? Pretty cool. Alright, let's wrap that one up. Here we go. Digital Sensation. There you go. Let me get it on screen, actually. Cool. Alright, let's pop this open here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That's from a song. That's a Beck song. If you can tell me what song in the comments down below, then you are awesome. You know music and good music. Alright, thanks Wizards, or Secret Lair. Sticking that to that. Look at that. Diabolic Tutor. Cool. Let's see what our extra cool card was in here. Ooh. The Awesome Command Tower. That's awesome right there. Look at that. Cool. Set that off to the side. Sticking to things. I'll tell you. No, I won't. You can just use your imagination. Here we go. Are you ready? Diabolic Tutor. Cool. Let's move some of this over. Get out of the way. There you go. Diabolic Tutor. Wow, the cool Quarter Calling. People should have been seeing this already, but there it is in all its glory. Oh, cool. Child of Alara. Kick back to old Conflux time frame. That was about the time I re-entered the Magic scene. About that 2008 time frame. Song of Creation. Pretty cool. Enchantment. Planet Additional Land. Oh, I immediately love this card. I love Lands Matters decks. They're my favorite thing to do. Anything that has landfall in it is right up my alley. Cool. Wow, you got the Thespian stage as well. This is a great combo with Dark Depths. I know a lot of people know that already, but for those of you that don't, this land here and this land here called Dark Depths. If you have Dark Depths out on the field and it says remove the 10 counters paying 3 mana per counter, you can immediately have Thespian Stage come into play, pay the 2 mana, tap this. Once you copy the Dark Depths, this Thespian Stage now becomes Dark Depths, and then it immediately sacrifices because there's no counters on this, and it becomes the token creature Maritlage 2020 Flying Indestructible, and you can get some folks on that, especially if you're in like teamer type colors and you're playing stuff with giving your creatures haste and all that kind of thing, because all the hasty stuff is in the teamer colors, the red-green area. Believe you me, that's the way to go with it. Look, it's nice and all pretty and beautiful. Cool, good stuff, man. This does suspiciously have the same name, so we'll see if this is like the same thing. Sometimes Secret Lair would be doing that. You know, they're just, you're like, I'd like to order something cool, and this and this and this, and then they'll just send you like 3 copies of the same thing, and you're like, way to go, Secret Lair, you messed up completely. So, Secret Lair, you need to get back on your game here, okay? Also, a lot of people are complaining, Secret Lair people. I just want to put it out there because there's a lot of complaints, especially with the Marvel set that just came out. There's a lot of complaints that we're not doing this anymore. We need more of this, the boxy thing. This box thing, Mark Rosewater and team and whoever does Secret Lair, if you're listening to this, this box thing is what you need to be doing for Secret Lair, because these cards are special. They're unique. They're one-of-a-kind type of thing that we buy into so that we can have a good, cool collectible, especially for people that love collecting Magic cards. And we want it protected, and we want it shipped to us nice, and we want it shipped to us in a nice, cool box, alright? So, just putting that out there. PSA from Bad Goyfs. Put it in a cool box. Anyway, here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, this is different. Oh, no. Oh, this is the Japanese version, I believe. Did I just get the Japanese version? Is that what I got? It is. Okay, cool. So this is the Japanese version. All right, cool. Now I know what I actually have. I was a little confused. Sorry. My bad. I got the Japanese version and I got the English version of each of these. So there you go. Cool. We don't really need to go through them and open them, but that is the cool Japanese version. Japanese is such a fascinating, like, it's fascinating that we went from, and you make that's words. You know, it's just fascinating to me. Language in general is fascinating to me, especially stuff like Arabic, or any kind of ancient languages like Mesopotamian or, you know, Sumerian type languages where we can derive the language of different cultures out of these symbols that they've made here, you know. And that's freaking cool. Like, that means command tower. That's kind of cool. I don't know how the symbols break down exactly, but I do love Japanese language. And we got the last one there. I don't know if anybody saw, but we had a trip downtown Hollywood. Pink Floyd concert. Well, it wasn't a Pink Floyd concert. It was David Gilmour concert. I just love Pink Floyd and David Gilmour in general, so I had to do it. I had to put it out there for you, Goyfs. Despite the copyright, despite all the whatever was going to happen to our channel or whatever, I was like, nope, people need to see some of this. Because it's amazing. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and if you don't know who it is, man, you are missing out. That guy was amazing. All right, so last one here for Miku. Oh, this one must be stuck in here. Okay, we got it. There it is. There it is. We found it. Oh, okay, so I got another one of that one. What is wrong with me? I order the weirdest stuff sometimes. Oh, you know what? I think I opened the Japanese version of the Planeswalkers, and then I ordered a double of this one. It was just so, you know, I could have extras. Definitely for extra purposes, especially because you get the cool command tower and the cool Soul Ring in here, so, you know, I wanted to have like a couple of decks with the Soul Ring in it. That's just me. That's how I do things. You can do things however you want, because you're you, and you make your own decisions, right? That's what we do. We make decisions as adults. Sometimes those are hard decisions. See that? Like, isn't that amazing that we can have such different language that says the same thing? I don't know, it's just fascinating to me. It's just something that you take for granted sometimes, I think. People take language for granted. They're like, oh, that's Japanese, or that's whatever. But, I mean, just look at how intricate it is. I mean, even looking at English letters and numbers, the intricacy behind that, right? The detail of that. So take some time, look at the world around you a little bit. Check some stuff out. All right, let's get into these other ones here. Right, so here we are. First other secret layer that we got, of course, in a rainbow foil, as always. Rainbow foil edition, the only way to go, I believe. Right, death is in the eye of the beholder. Anyway, so rip this open. So this is okay. So now back to the point here, right? We saw the box, this cool box. Okay, not the same as this flimsy, thin package. Wizards and secret layer folks. This is not how we want our cards, right? We want something protective. Like, it takes a lot to get and dent that and get in there. This, not so much. I could easily, if I wanted to, bend this and crush it. Like, I could easily just tear that in half almost, right? Not that I even have to be strong to do that either. We want you to just take care of us and put our secret layers in a box. That's all I'll say about that. You get it. If you didn't get it, I don't even know what's going on. Alright, let's open this up. Now, here we are. Death in the Eye of the Beholder. We have a Dungeons and Dragons. Alright, so this is kind of cool for anybody that maybe didn't get this one. You didn't get to buy this one or whatever. Whatever the case may be. You get to see it now. See what it looks like in person right here on Bad Goyfs. Brought to you by nobody. Brought to you by Sammy the Bull. Hey, you know what? Thanks for being part of Secret Lair, but you know what? It'd be cool, Secret Lair, if you'd thank us with a box. Bam! The Xanthanar. Alright, Guild Kingpin. Sweet. Open that up. See what kind of goodies we got in here. Also, it's kind of cool with the box where you get the thing on the bottom and you flip it over and it's like a cool card, extra. Yeah, there's a lot of mystery that goes into it. And it's kind of cool. So there he is, Xanthar. We saw him. Ooh, bribery. This card is dumb. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of bribery before. This is a remake of a very old card that lets you search your opponent's library for a creature card and put that card onto the battlefield under your control. I'll take your Blightsteel Colossus for 5 mana. Thanks, Jake. Who's Jake? Nobody knows. Just a random name I made up. If it matches your name, I'm sorry. It has nothing to do with you. And this is, I think, why I bought this, actually. It's the Stifle. That is awesome. Look at that Stifle. That is amazing. The Sleep Ray. By the way, Sleep, totally overpowered in D&D as a spell. Especially in the lower levels. When you get, like, higher levels, it can be pretty cool. But it's just not as effective as like levels 1 through 4 and 5. Friggin' amazing. Alright, there we go. I'm kind of a perfectionist. I don't know if you notice when I do my gameplay and stuff. But you know what? Today, screw it. Whatever. Look, it's off center. How does that feel? It feels terrible. Gosh, let's straighten that out. I just like things to be straight on the board so that you can read them well. That's all I'm saying. Right? Right, perfectionists? Let's get in there and, stick up for ourselves. Delay, another great counterspell. Amazing. Puts it into a suspend mode, I do believe. Yep, gain suspend. So a counterspell, suspend. This is a great, CDH counterspell. Yes, it's 2 mana, so it's a little bit more expensive than your normal 1 mana or even free counterspells, but having that right there to counter any spell, one of the better 2 mana counter spells, and easier to cast because of the 1 blue pip and colorless. What do we got here? Oh, blood money. I guess the cat is turning into stone, which would make a cool yard ornament. But okay, anyway, I don't ever play this card. Beholder's Fear Ray, Drown Lock. Oh, another great one. Of course, counter target spell with mana value less than or equal to the number of cards in its controller's graveyard. Good late game, kind of, especially against people who are doing a lot of graveyard strategies and stuff. But, overall, not a bad card really at all. Good value. Instant speed, of course. Has to be. We ran out of room. The old Drown on the Lock, the Beholder's Fear Ray, and what do we have? The Druid of Purification. You're going to get purified by this druid, who is a 2/3 human. When it enters the battlefield, starting with you, each player may choose an artifact or enchantment I don't control, destroy Each permit chosen this way. Very nice. There you go. That's the Beholder set. If you didn't get to open that one or buy it or purchase it or whatever the heck it is. Whatever it is. There's a TV show on this channel called MGM Plus that you can stream. And that show is called From, and it is frightening if you like horror movie stuff. Alright, back to the secret layers. We have a Duskborn secret layer. If you didn't get to see this one. Hey, guess what it is? It's that's right, rainbow foil. Only way to go. I'll probably say that another 15 times or so. Because it's true! Alright. Let's get this opened up here. This flimsy little package off to the side. Thanks. Get out of here. Alright, let's see what this Duskborn looked like. I don't know what it is. You know why I struggle to open these packs is because I don't want to rip the cards or mess the cards up. So I try to do it like as strong but as gentle as possible. If you're a Magic player and you open packs, you know exactly what I'm talking about. As strong but as gentle as possible. Anyway, here we go. What is this? Ooh, my god, this is exactly why I bought this pack. The Phyrexian Metamorph. Oh my gosh, amazing. I love this card. This is, not only am I an Artificer, and I do love artifacts, but this card here, when this came out in Scars of Mirrodin, or that whole set for the new Mirrodin set, oh my gosh, I was like, oh, please, thank you. Phyrexian Metamorph, you're amazing. Oh, it was awesome. Awesome times to be alive, and still awesome times, because now it can go in your Commander deck, or your Modern deck, or, actually, I don't know if that's banned in Modern, is it? It's probably not banned in Modern, can't be. There's no possible way that's banned in Modern. Let me know in the comments below if it's banned in Modern. Anyway, Cauldron Familiar. Oh, nice. Dolphy Voidwalker. We all know what Cauldron Familiar does. Nobody cares because it's just a weird little cat that does weird little stuff. It comes back with that witch's oven thing, and it's just annoying. Dolphy Voidwalker. Now, yeah, this talk about annoying cards, but still amazing cards. Look at that. Look how cool that is. Let it focus a little bit there. Yes, very nice. Sweet. Cool. Mages of the Moon. I don't know how many people will play these kind of strategies anymore where we're turning lands into other things. Oh, and you get the Witch's Oven with it. Well, I guess, folks, if I didn't have that combo before, I do now. If you don't know, these two right here combo together very well. And if you can read it there, right? Witch's Oven. Sacrifice a creature, create a food. If the sacrificed creature's toughness was 4 or greater, create 2 foods instead. But we don't care about that. What we do care about is when the Cauldron Familiar enters, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So every time it enters the battlefield, right? And then you can sack a food, which, surprisingly enough, is created by the Witch's Oven. So we're making a food out of the cat that is sacrificed to the Witch's Oven. It leaves the battlefield. Then we can sack a food and return Cauldron Familiar, which was sacrificed to the Witch's Oven and went to the graveyard, return it to the battlefield, and then you could just keep going as long as you have something, I am assuming, to untap Witch's Oven. So there's probably some other little piece of this combo that I'm not aware of, but I do remember seeing this combo happen and happen a lot. So there you go. Fun times. Fun little combo. And cool. A little Reclamation Sage to blow up your Witch's Oven if ever need be. Which is going to be often. There you go. Cool. Voidwalker. I am pretty sure that the whole reason I got this, though, was for the Phyrexian Metamorph. I mean, look how cool that is. Look how amazing it is. That is pretty cool. It's like a worm coil engine wrapped around Phyrexian. Alright, on to the next one. Let's see what we got here. Oh, here's one. The Slimer secret layer. Kind of a cool Ghostbusters themed secret layer that they did. I like Ghostbusters. A lot of people are like, the universe is beyond. Some of the universes beyond, I do agree, are a little bit kind of crazy. Especially the ones that are coming out here later in 2025. We kind of talked about that a little bit in the David Gilmour video where me and my buddy Dave were out talking about stuff. And, yeah, you know, not a big fan of certain things like SpongeBob. But there's a fan for every kind, and if, like Dave said, if, you know, you're not trying to bring in new players by doing different stuff, then the game can kind of die out over time. Who knows? Anyway, on to Slimer. Speaking of things outside of Magic. Not that ghosts and oozes don't exist in Magic, but the Mimeoplasm, or Slimer, the Voracious Aberration. Pretty cool. Mimeoplasm reprint. Trickbind, this is exactly why I got this. Well, I got it for the... I'm a blue player, if you can't tell. I like to counter people's spells and triggered abilities. Okay? Alright, thanks. Anyway, I don't care. You can not like blue players all you want. Guess what? We're here to stay, and we're here to counter your spells and make you be angry. And get angry all you want. Because at the end of the day, folks, guess what this is? Guess what this is? Guess what Magic is? Just a game, alright? It's not serious. It's not life. We're just here to have fun. And I'm here to just make sure you don't have any. Windfall, speaking of not having fun, or a hand. There you go. Alright. Incarnation Technique. Escape Containment. Okay, what is this? I don't know what Demonstrate does. If you can tell me what Demonstrate does down in the comments below, that'd be great. No idea, but a cool looking card because it looks like the ectoplasm chamber where they keep all the ghosts is exploding. Seems like that's going to be a bad day for New York at that point. A little quote from old Raymond Stantz down there. It's good stuff. All right. Pernicious Deed. This is a great card. This is a great card in any Lord Windgrace deck that's playing hate everything kind of strategy. So if you're playing like Pernicious Deed and Obliterate, where you blow up everybody's lands and you blow up everybody's everything right here, guess what still sticks around after all this has been blown up? That's right, Lord Windgrace. And guess what Lord Windgrace can do is immediately after all those lands are destroyed. That's right, put 2 of those lands back onto the battlefield for you. So that's what he's there for, folks. He's there to make sure that nobody else has a good time. I don't know, that's just a theme with my decks. Nobody gets to have a good time but me. And then I get hated off the board quite often for that, but that's okay. That's what I'm there for. Yargle and Multani, cool. Just the big old 18-6. Slimer and Stay Puffed. I don't know if they were ever in a scene actually together, but who knows. They are now. Alright, well there you go. If you didn't get to see that Ghostbusters Slimer, and this card right here, freaking immersion, trick bind, love counter spells, and doing them to people's spells. Like, why are you so sadistic? I don't know, I was made this way. Nobody ever says that, actually. They're like, why are you such a nice guy? They don't say that either. Anybody who knows me knows that I can be a little bit rough around the edges. I came from a different time. Anyway, here we go. The creme de la creme of this Secret Lair drop reveal here. Moment you've all been waiting for, folks. So when you get multiple of these, like if you got one of them, it came in a stupid little paper package that could easily be crushed. And a lot of people have experienced that, and I saw some videos out there where people were just like devastated by it. So stop doing this to us, Wizards, okay? Especially with something that's as cool as this that reaches so many more people. Because Marvel is so huge, right? It's just gigantic. I mean, you have the whole Marvel series, all the Avengers movies and stuff. Come on, man. Like, you can't treat this like crap. You have to treat it well. It's a pop culture, like, icon. All right? Anyway, so if you didn't get to see it, or yours got all screwed up or messed up, guess what? Wolverine. Let's check it out. I have a feeling it's gonna be amazing. Oh, it's cool. It's like in Bad Goyf's talk bubbles. I mean, comic talk bubbles. Well, I mean, that's it. See, they're just doing this in PowerPoint. I'm telling you. Anyway. Oh! There he is. The man himself, Mr. Logan. How you doing, Logan? Good stuff, man. Wow, look at that. I was trying to see if there was any, like, special little nuggets in here of, like, little Easter egg type stuff. I couldn't really find any in the artwork in the background or anything. But I like to look at those kind of details and see what's up. Let's get into it. What's in here? What secrets are you hiding, Logan? I totally forgot what's even in this package. I order them, and it's like when you learn something, and then you just completely let it filter right out of your mind after you learned it. Because you've already learned it, and you did what you needed to do with it, and you've moved on. So, I moved on, and now I forgot, and here we are. So, Wolverine, best there is. Really cool. Oh my god, the Berserk. I forgot about that. Berserk. Berserk was one of the, like, when I first started playing Magic in 93, so Berserk is part of the alpha set. This is before the, like, 60 card 4 of type of rule occurred, like, after the first 6 months to a year of Magic. Before that, though, I had, like, 40 Merfolk of the Pole Trident and, like, 20 lands. But then when I saw Berserk, I need to make bigger merfolk. And then I had like Lord of Atlantis and all that, and I was like, I need to add green. Berserk merfolk. Get it. Some people hate merfolk in our little play group. But oh well. Anyway, Berserk, still awesome card. And then the artwork on top of that. Oh my gosh. Amazing. And nostalgic and all that stuff. Cool. Rite of Passage. Awesome. Whenever a creature you control is dealt damage, put a +1/+1 counter on it and get wrecked. Whenever any creature, that's any creature. Golly. Rhythm of the Wild. Oh my god, Rhythm of the Wild. This is immediately going to go into my Miram deck. Yes, I have a Miram deck because, as I said before, I am degenerate. And when I build decks, I want people to regret that they are playing against my deck. Yeah, Rhythm of the Wild. I think I had like a crappy version of this, but this version is definitely going into the old Miram deck. Oh my gosh. Oh, the adamantium bonding take, or better known as the Ozolith. If you don't know what the Ozolith is, there it is right there in Wolverine mode. Oh, sweet. Oh, that's so cute that we got Groot, and he's unnaturally grown some talons of his own. Unnatural growth. Look at that. Freaking amazing. That's freaking cool. He's definitely not afraid to be who he is. Small but fierce. That's freaking awesome. I think they really did a good job on these. Despite the shipping issues, they did an excellent job on all the actual artwork and stuff. Yeah. Alright, next up. Here we go. Iron Man. I am Iron Man. Tell me what song that's from. It's pretty obvious. Ah, ba-boom. Iron Man. Titan of innovation. He is a Titan, alright. Human hero. I guess that's a new creature type. Be funny if he had heroic. But no, instead he has genius industrialist. Genius industrialist. Non-magic. Anyway. Whenever Iron Man attacks, create a treasure token. Then you may sacrifice a non-creature artifact. Maybe that treasure token I just created. If you do, search your library for an artifact card with mana value equal to 1 plus the sacrifice mana. You sack the treasure, you get a 1-drop artifact. And you could go get, if you were playing Jeskai, you could go get a Esper Sentinel with this. So you could get an Esper Sentinel. I don't know what... I'm sure there's tons of artifact strategies with this. There's probably like a whole deck dedicated to this Iron Man. Again, gently but strongly. Gentle but firm. That's how we open magic packs. Alright, here we go. Oh, the old Galvanic Blast. I'm telling you what, this actually kind of makes me sad because I used to play Affinity in Modern. It does make me sad, actually, now that I think about it. Because they got rid of, or they banned, thanks whoever is the banning committee for Modern, which I believe is Wizards. Anyway, banned Mox Opal in Modern. Because Affinity went too powerful. Whatever. Anyway, destroyed my amazing deck of Affinity, and it had 4 Galvanic Blasts just waiting to, you know, fry somebody's life total into nothingness. Nostalgia. Alright, Commander's Plate. Of course, it is a Commander's Plate, right? That's kind of cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. Beautiful right there. That there is Soul Ring. It was literally his Soul Ring. Literally. Anyway. Inventor's Fair. Pretty cool. And there's that treasure that you're going to create. That's kind of nice of them. Oh, sweet. That's kind of cool, man. I am Groot. And then he said, yeah. But have you considered being Iron Man Groot? which means Iron Man in Groot speak. Pretty cool. I was just admiring that for a little bit, thinking about what that scene would play out into in my mind. Like I said, I have a very overactive imagination. Anyway, pretty cool. Alright, here we go. What's the next one, folks? The mysteries of Wakanda lie within. Black Panther. Here we go. The second Black Panther movie. If you were not in tears through that whole movie, then you are not human. I cried that whole movie. I was at least teary-eyed that whole movie. You know, for reasons. And if you know what those reasons are, then you know what they are. Alright, we won't go into them here, but they involve this man right here. Oh, wow. Freaking awesome, dude. It is kind of cool opening these up. Just goes to show how much I actually do appreciate artwork and a good Marvel Universe set. And Marvel Universe as a comic franchise as well. I used to collect quite a bit of comics. Black Panther. Oh, my goodness. Alright, so this was a card that we actually played here on Bad Goyfs in one of the episodes when I was playing my Braylon. So this card was actually premiered in my Braylon deck, or appeared. Secure the Wastes. An instant create X warrior tokens. And in Braylon, of course, we don't care that they're warriors. We don't care about anything other than the fact that they're tokens that you can create at instant speed. So, yeah. So we're doing that. Primal Vigor. Pretty cool. Heroic Intervention. That artwork. Look at just... That is just... Man. Like, it doesn't get any better than that, man. Like, how amazing comic book artists are. Pretty cool. Karn's Bastion. Good old warrior token right there. Cool. And Nature's Lore. Search your library for a forest card and just put it onto the battlefield. Now that means it doesn't have to be a basic forest. It just has to be any card that has the forest type on it. Pretty cool. Check that out. Wakanda, everybody. In all its glory. Secure the Ways. That was really like, I was like, oh my gosh, yes. That was the one thing about this Magic set, or this Secret Lair set also, is the fact that almost every one of these packages had some useful cards or multiple useful cards for decks. Alright, and your girl and mine, Storm. Of course, Rainbow Foil. Has to be Rainbow Foil for this. If you didn't get Rainbow Foil Storm, at least, you're doing it wrong. Or you're just doing it however you could do it. No judgment. No judgment, just saying it can be better. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, I think we're reading part of Lair. Yeah, she is ready to do some business. And this is the business end of her hand, which is about to backslap you with some lightning bolts. Storm, Force of Nature. Funny, there is a magic card called Force of Nature also, but I'm pretty sure she blows that card straight out of the water, even though it is an 8/8 with trample. Wow. Amazing. Ceaseless Tempest. Gives all your stuff Swarm. Whew. Cool. It is kind of cool opening these cards. I mean, what's coming over me, like this weird not opening. Why is this... Really? Look at that. That's... Struggle's real over here, folks. Trying to just be gentle but firm with these cards. Or with this plastic. I do not understand why that is being such a pain in the butt. Okay, well, we got it. Had to go from the bottom up. Alright. Sometimes you gotta go from the bottom up. There she is, Storm. And, you know, what is Storm without a few lightning bolts being thrown around? This amazing Jessica's Will that came with it. Awesome. Ice Storm, and a little throwback right there. Kind of cool. Destroy target land. They need to bring more of this back. It needs to just be land. Destroy target land. Right? There needs to be more of just land. I don't, you know, come on. Metamorphose, awesome card. Let it kind of... Aurora Borealis. Metamorphose. Pretty freaking cool. Add 2 mana in any kind of combination. Basically pays for itself and lets you draw a card. One of the best cards in Magic, especially if you're in red or green. Boom. And regrowth. There's little Groot getting a little shower. Cool, man. There's that whole set. Pretty cool. Alright. You know who's next. It's your boy Blue. It's your boy. You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy. Captain America. America embodied. Right here. The comeback kid. Wait a minute. I know who I am. I rescue the helpless. I raise the hopeless. I don't measure people's lives. I save them. Thanks, Steve. You're an inspiration to us all. Ba-da-da-bum-bum. He makes me think of football. Because basically, that's what he's doing, is throwing footballs. He's Captain America. Come on. Yeah. Little preview of this card on quite a few channels, actually. But Play to Win, guys. Also not a sponsor of this show or anything, but they pointed out some good points for this card right here. Is that he does have some ways where you can loop some equipment stuff here and get in for like a big damage and stuff. So constantly looping. Yep, as long as you have the mana to do it, you can unattach an equipment from Cap. He then deals the damage equal to that equipment's mana value, divided as you choose, among 1, 2, or 3 targets. Then at the beginning comment on your turn, attach 1 equipment to Cap. So, yeah, there's a loop here that you can do with Captain America and get in there for some damage. Alright. Cigar de Aid, helping out with that equipment stuff. Good stuff. Keeping your people nice and healthy. That's what good commanders do, right? Flawless maneuver. In the trenches. Also, you know, when you're in the trenches, you need inspiration and motivation. So he's giving you a +1/+1. And there we go. And you always need your equipment whenever you go to war, right? Sword of War and Peace. Sword of War and Peace. You know, Sword of War and Peace, good flavor, bad choice of sword, in my opinion. And then the old Masterwork of Integrity. I have this interested a copy of any equipment. I am Groot. You certainly are, buddy. There you go. Cool, Captain America. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, there we go. We had tons of secret layer there to open up and show you. Again, you know, if you didn't get to open some of those, now you got to see them at least open up live and see what those cards look like. You know, and I, again, hope everybody can continue to get their secret layers in good condition and nothing happened to them. And, you know, but again, you know, if things like that happen sometimes, and you just have to remember that there's going to be good things in the future. You're going to be able to do those great things if you just keep going, keep persisting, and being the great people that you are. Because remember, when you're a Goyf, that means that all the trash that happened before, that's just stuff you get stronger from, right? You learn from it and you move on, you move past it, and you get stronger and stronger as you go along, right? Right? Mentally, physically, everything. So be a Goyf, be a bad Goyf. And come join us here on the Bad Goyf's channel and tell your friends about it, right? Like and subscribe. Just help us increase that algorithm. Because that's what it's all about, I guess, for YouTube, especially at this point. Bad Goyfs, we're not even at the 1,000 subscribers mark yet, so help us out with that. Help us grow the channel if you really like this content. Like and subscribe below. So I appreciate it. I appreciate you hanging out with us today, opening up some cool secret layers, and we'll see you next time. Love ya. This is Bad Goyfs signing off. You're all my Goyfs, and I love you.